Yep, welcome to the All In Podcast with your boy Jude and Zac. Back again for another week of high stakes round table talk. Zac,
where's your headphones?
Don't have them.
What
Should I
happened?
put them on?
Oh, I don't.
There's some over
okay.
there, but I don't know.
Yeah, those shit.
Nah, I'm cool.
What's good?
Not much, man. How was your week?
Not too bad. Bought a truck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Nice, man. You got it right now? Is it out there?
No, I didn't drive it. It's work vehicle. So
nice
for the handyman business.
Mm-hmm.
Came across a good deal. So
good, man.
Took advantage of it.
Good. See anything this week that made you want to go all in?
You just jumping right in.
Yeah.
Tired of this weekend? What's going on? What's going on in your world?
Not much, man. Just chilling, working. Trying to stay focused. We got to start shooting this on Wednesday. So
yeah. The Fridays don't work.
Yeah.
Wednesdays it seems like it's a better day.
Fridays sure. I'm trying to be on a mission. got things
what's
to do.
What's the mission for tonight?
Things to do, people to do. I mean, people to see.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Well, so I mean, I guess we can just go straight into the flop then. The senator from California.
Oh, she died.
She passed away.
Yeah. Well, she's been dead, I feel like.
But she had people pretty much like reading her shit.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, man.
That was crazy, man. Like, why wouldn't she step down, enjoy her final days on Earth, spend some time with the grandkids?
It's not like you were doing anything for the people anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, it's the first domino to fall, and with all these boomers that are in office. So rip to her.
Who's next?
Mitch
McConnell.
that's a very common name that's coming up.
Yeah, Mitch is next.
Domino to fall.
Biden's next.
Biden's in there. That man can't run again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking Democratic Party needs to get someone else into the wing.
Yeah.
They know they can't control anybody else. So they're like, this motherfucker is senile. So
no, they probably can control a lot of people. I mean, not as effectively. I mean, he
will do whatever they want because he doesn't know what the fuck is happening.
What's going on? Yeah.
So, But I mean, it's time for regime change, man.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get all of them out. And then Pelosi wanted to fucking come back again. Like, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I rock with Pelosi.
I don't.
She's probably one of the greatest traders of all time. Trader, like stock traders.
With all that inside information.
Man, she should go. Man, she don't miss.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. If I had someone tell me, hey, yo, buy this right now and then sell it when you see that price go up, I'd be good too. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
man. I need to get making $190,000 a year. She's worth like what, 100-some million?
She's got it, man.
Man,
yeah, she's got it.
That's the dream right there. That's the dream.
What else? What else is in the news, man? What's up with this Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift? Like nonstop. It's all on my timeline.
Well,
I can't go.
Let's put it this way: the man's jersey stock went up 400%.
100%. Yeah, man.
Oof. There's a lot of conspiracy theorists on this, and it's hilarious to watch them play. Man, it's so fucking crazy and convoluted. I don't even know how to begin it.
What are they saying?
Okay, they're like, all right, listen. So this is before they announced who was going to be performing at the Super Bowl, which you heard who's going to be performing at the Super Bowl, right?
Usher, baby.
Okay, all right, good. All right. So before they announced Usher was performing at the Super Bowl, they're like, here's what's going to happen. They're going to go ahead and Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are going to end up dating, right? And then while they're dating, things are going to get really good. Then they're going to go ahead and they're going to get in this zone. They're going to make it back to the Super Bowl. And then Travis Kelce's going to do something stupid.
Like what?
I don't know. That's the theory. And then they're going to figure out, why is Taylor Swift at the thing? Because we thought that, they were kind of rocky. And then boom, she's the halftime show. And then right at the halftime show, she goes ahead and dumps his ass or something like that, just so she could get the halftime performance. And
that would be crazy. By the way, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Taylor Swift perform at the Super Bowl. I mean, she's She's got it. She's got the catalog. Like she can do it.
That caliber now, you know.
She's been at that caliber.
Yeah. Yeah. She has for sure. Yeah. But I mean, so there's a lot of people that are now into football.
Mm.
Oh,
girls.
They weren't interested, but now they're starting to get interested. You know, that's where they're at. And so I feel like we need to give a breakdown to all the Swifties that listen that are just now getting introduced to football. Do you want to give any bullet points of like for the Swifties as far as like what to look for in a game?
That's so disappointing, man. Like we're gonna have a bunch of like teenage girl fans, you know, just like, yeah, home run. Like, no. Like this is gonna be bad, I feel like.
You wanna know what's bad?
What?
Okay, so it was homecoming tonight.
Oh, was it?
All right. For Addie's school. So we went to the game.
Wait, what school?
I'll tell you.
High school, right?
Yeah, high school. So it was homecoming. And bro, it was fucking. I don't know how this other team exists as a football team. Like they're as bad as Elmhurst was back in the day. Okay, like it was shitty. At the half, it made the Dolphins versus Broncos game look like a fucking. What? It was 49-0 at the half.
That's too bad.
And then they put their fucking second and third string in, and they were still beating their ass.
Man, who it
against the first?
It wasn't South.
No. They were playing against Northrop.
Okay,
which tracks because you know.
Damn, that's too bad, man.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Man,
it was a good time though. So that's where I came from before here. But
okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, here's the deal. I've been turned off football for a while.
Really?
Yeah. Why? I mean, I haven't been in a fantasy league in a few years. I haven't watched a full season, and I can't remember when. Football just disappoints me now.
Well, because you're a Bears fan. So that's your fault. Yeah, you got to switch teams, man.
I can't. You know, ride or die. So I got to stick with it. But okay, here's the problem I have with football. It's too soft now. Like you can't hit the way. And I get you want to protect the players, right? But it's too soft. There's a flag thrown every play. You can't get into a rhythm, and it's hard to do that and be excited about the game. Like it's like in basketball, right? Like basketball, there's a rhythm, there's a flow to it, right? You used to be able to have that in football. There weren't flags being thrown every little way, like for stupid tiny calls, but then they're missing big ass fucking calls. You know, at least in basketball, it's a high paced game. The rhythm stays flowing. Like everything moves in synchronicity, and it's nice. It's a fun, enjoyable game to watch. Football is just so stagnant now.
You think so?
It is. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some nice plays that happen, but I'll catch that on the Bleacher Report highlight reel later. It's not as entertaining to watch live anymore.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think, because baseball went through that for 100 years, or it was just slow as fuck, right? Like, but now they're trying to speed it up, get the flow going. I don't know if football is slow like that. I mean, yeah, you can't make the type of hits that they used to make, but I mean, I still think it's kind of entertaining. Like, look, compared to the number one sport in the world is what? Soccer. You ever try watching soccer?
Yeah.
You ever watch paint dry?
Yeah,
that's good. Like, you know what I mean?
I watch soccer every Saturday, man.
Do you really?
I coach.
Oh, I'm talking about like,
Yeah, no, I know.
But
well, World Cup time though, like
World Cup is
that's a different.
You're gonna. It's only 2 or 3 goals scored a match.
I will say it's a nonstop finesse though. Like just because they're not scoring goals, there's some like nice movement with the ball. Like the teamwork is really, I don't know. There's something about it that just makes it flow. Like there, before the ball's even snapped, like the ball's constantly moving in soccer. At least it's constantly moving. There's like it's getting passed back and forth, and that's just great defense on both sides of things that are playing the game. But in football, it's like okay. Sometimes there'll be periods of 7-8 minutes between like any potential good action. It's a quick 2-yard run and then a timeout, or a flag's thrown, and then you go to a commercial break, and then you come back, and then they're setting back up, and then they do another stupid little screen pass that ends up for like -1 yard, and then you're 3rd and 9 at that point, and because most players,
you gotta start watching Bears games, man. That I feel like that's what it is.
Yes, it's definitely what it is.
Yeah. We'll start watching. Become a Swiftie and start watching the Chiefs. That's you want some.
I'm not bandwagoning with that.
Hey man,
no, I've never been a bandwagon.
That's the good offense. So if you want some action,
right now I will bet on football games hardcore. I will do. I got no issue with putting money on a game or in some type of parlay. Like that's completely fine.
Yeah,
but watching is a different story. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Now, if I should actually, I should watch Red Zone, because at least Red Zone has nonstop. Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll just end up doing.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I mean, back to Taylor dating Travis. What do you think is a good thing for Travis? Is a good thing for Taylor? Is it a win-win for everybody? I mean, lose for anybody? What should take?
He's just gonna get a song made about him.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna last. I mean, it's good publicity right now, but in reality, like it's not.
What if this is the one though?
Oh, that'd be.
I think this is her 13th boyfriend. You know what her favorite number is?
13.
This may be the one, man. This may be the one. There may be no more good songs or albums that come from Taylor. She may settle down, get married, and have kids.
She ain't gonna settle down. She can be Madonna, dude. She is that Madonna like mindset.
What about like a Britney Spears mindset?
Oh man. Well, as long as she's not dancing with knives, we're good. Let me ask you this. Oh, I got one for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Britney in her prime, or Taylor Swift?
Oh, Britney.
Really?
Oh my God, it's not even close.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Britney or Shakira?
Now this is close.
No, that's Shakira all day, man. I don't know why you're even hesitating.
No, Britney was a problem back in the day.
No,
Shakira. Man, you go back and watch some of those videos, man. Like
you're an ass man.
Oh yeah.
Then you should be choosing Shakira hands down.
Yeah, but I also went through a heavy white girl phase, and it started with Britney Spears back in the day.
I mean, I don't blame you. Like Britney is,
So I mean, I don't
prime Britney,
yeah, prime Britney. It's a toss up. I'd probably go with Shakira though.
I would go Shakira.
And Shakira, aged well. You know what I mean? Like she's like fine wine. So probably Shakira. Over Shakira though, I'd pick Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek's been bad for 40 years now, man.
I'd love to be Quentin Tarantino. You would love to be Quentin Tarantino.
He wrote that.
I know, just for him.
This motherfucker, man.
You should be directing movies,
I know, man. But you know what? Most directors have foot fetishes.
That makes sense.
Why is that, though? and I would be a great director, and guess what? Clever. I have a foot fetish. I don't know what that is.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
This is my thought process in it, okay?
Yeah.
Everyone in Hollywood has some type of fetish, right?
Yeah.
And you can't have too bad of a fetish because you'll get caught up.
So feet's like
the safe zone.
Safe zone, I see.
That's got to be what it is.
I've been seeing lately licking armpits is a thing.
What the
fuck? Man. Yeah, people like that shit apparently.
They like licking armpits, or they like getting the armpits licked so their other person doesn't form.
Both, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. All I know is my coworker ran up on me talking about
lick your armpits.
Well, she was just talking about like the fascination about it. I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, I told her like I'm a toe sucker. I suck toes. I don't know about licking armpits. But she thought that was crazy. She was like, wait a minute, suck toe. That's disgusting. I'd much rather lick armpits than lick a toe.
Why?
I'm like, wait, what? You're crazy. So here's the thing. She went around the whole building and took a poll pretty much, and it was damn near 50-50.
No shit.
Yeah, man. So all the guys were saying, yeah, we suck toes. Like, that's what we do. And the girls are talking about, lick armpits.
So, okay. Well, guys secrete a pheromone from their armpits.
Oh, shit.
And maybe that's why they subconsciously like it. Because that's where they get the strongest scent.
Well, damn. Okay.
So I found something out actually because this is a good transition. We might not even be doing Turn and River today. We're just gonna fucking riff.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. So there's this show on Max. So don't be peeping my profile on Max because you're gonna see some weird shit.
Yeah.
But it's called Naked Dating or something like that. Have you heard of it?
I've done it.
No, no, not like this.
Oh shit.
So basically, here's the premise of the show. All right, they take one person, and there's like 6 people in front of them.
Okay.
All right, but they're all behind these different stained glasses.
This. Yeah.
So they start off by they start off showing the lower half of the body.
Got you.
Butt ass naked. Right. So these people are butt ass naked.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, what do you think?
Yeah.
And they go around. They're like looking at the dicks and the pussies and stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, it's a nice dick. That's too much dick for me. Like, you know.
Oh wow.
Like let me just laugh. I'm not gonna say it because I'm on television. Damn. And then like there were people that this pussy. I've seen a lot of pussy in my day. Okay. And I'm sitting there with my girl and we're looking. Yeah. And she's like, that one looks weird. I'm like, that I've seen that makeup.
Right what makes that model of pussy weird?
I don't know if it was
roast beef.
No roast beef. It was like the way that the line was. I guess it was like a shorter upper line. Okay. Because it was like she's smaller. Yeah. Right. Okay. So like it didn't go up as high.
Okay, I think I've seen that. But yeah.
And then there were other ones that were like the average height. And then there were other ones that were like, like she had a fupa and it kind of also engulfed into the actual. So it was a thicker woman.
I see.
But yeah, it was very, very interesting. Yeah. And they went through this whole process. But before like the person that was, judging all these other people and voting them off and stuff like that, the last 2 that were in the final 2 got to see the other person that was judging them with their clothes off too. So like they ended up having to get naked and like be like, yo, what do you think? And let me tell you, I have not seen so many dicks aside from a Game of Thrones episode.
Oh, it's a lot of dicks.
So many dicks.
Fuck, man.
There was one episode there were 6 dicks.
Oh no. And
then there was another episode that there was 6 vaginas.
Interesting. I'm not sure if I want to watch it anymore.
It was intriguing. Right. Okay. I mean, I'm not like looking at the dicks like, oh my God. It was there. Yeah. It is what it is.
Is there a fast forward button on that?
Yeah, it's okay. So skip through, They were showing asses, they were showing titties, they were showing everything.
Nice, nice. Okay. So how far up does the curtain go? Does it do a face reveal?
It ends up doing face reveals like the third to last thing. So it does a face reveal, then you get to hear him speak. And so she eliminates first off by the lower body, then the torso and the lower body, then the face, then the voice, and then it comes down to 2 contestants. And then the 2 contestants, they get to have a little banter back and forth with the person that's choosing the date. And whoever she likes to banter with more, she ends up choosing.
That sounds very interesting, man.
It was I watched 2 episodes, and I think 2 episodes was kind of my I'm good with it now because I know the premise. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Somehow there's 6 seasons of this.
No
shit.
way.
I swear to you. It's based out of the UK.
Okay, that's why I've never heard of it. Okay.
But
wow.
So my question is now.
Oh shit.
Would you ever do something like that? Either A, be a contestant behind the curtain, or be the one judging?
I could definitely be a judge.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. But to be, I don't know. I mean, that would be, do you know how insecure I would be? Like, if they just did the first step and it was like, okay, you got to go. I'm like, this nigga's ankles. You got to go. If I got cut on that first round, I don't think I'd recover. I'd feel some type of way. And I'd be mad as fuck. Like, bitch, you gonna judge me? Like, so what? I forgot to put on lotion. All right, I know my ankles are ashy, but you're gonna kick me off.
Let me ask you. But you about to go on a show knowing you could be butt ass naked, and you're gonna accidentally forget.
Hey man,
nah. Nah. If you know you're getting laid, are you putting lotion on?
Where On my ankles?
Just you're gonna moisturize up.
Yeah. So like just the normal stuff. I'm not gonna do no extra shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if you know you're gonna be butt ass naked on national or not national, but like privatized television, I would look my best. Like there were dudes up there that like weren't trimming and shit like that. Like, like I get the chest hair shit, but like you got to make that area look like phenomenal, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Also, it'd have been nice if there were some fluffers back there because some of these guys look really cold.
Fluffers. I just realized I learned what a fluffer was maybe a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know what a fluffer was. And I don't even know if they still have fluffers on set during.
No, they got that Blue Chew now.
Shout out to our unofficial sponsors, man. Blue Chew, man. Don't leave the house without it. If I'm going on that show,
you popping a Blue
I'm
Chew.
definitely. But then again, I don't want to be hard for no reason. Like if they keep lifting the curtain, you know, and there's like, oh, why is this dick hard? How am I going to explain that?
Shout out to our unofficial sponsor, Blue Chew. We're getting paid, dog. Whether you take me on this date or not, I'm getting paid.
Oh man,
Blue Chew, all rights reserved. Okay. Shit,
man. Okay.
Okay. So, because I think I would do it. I would be a contestant, and the reason being is, you know, I'm comfortable with myself. So like I don't, you know, I got a little bit of a little guy right here, but you know, that's about it.
Where's the little guy?
Well, right here.
Oh, okay.
My stomach area. You know, okay, that's a little too much beer. You know, but still beer belly.
Yeah.
No, not a little guy down there.
Okay, gotcha.
He's a nice average size. Okay, we will call it that.
Oh man. Yeah,
but
so you be fine with it.
Oh yeah,
being sure. Judged and objectified and somebody judging your body.
You know like why? This. Because if I was single and I'm on that show, the exposure I'm gonna get, someone's gonna be like, even though she didn't. What's up? I saw you on this show.
One woman's trash is another one's.
Let me tell you, man, dating in the UK must be nice because there's like
some bad bitches.
Oh. And like, listen, I love accents. I've realized that. I like a woman with an accent. Something so sexy about it. I don't care where the accent's from.
What if it's like Southern Alabama type shit?
Hot. It's not how I talk, so it's hot. I don't care as long as it's not like okay, so Southern Alabama's fine if it's like the sweet Southern.
No, I'm talking about
trailer.
Yeah, I'm talking about trailer. I'm talking about backwoods. I'm talking about like
no, that I couldn't do.
I'm talking about them
no Louisiana Cajun type stuff either like that. I can't do that. But like, you know, a sweet Southern, like a sweet tea kind of Southern.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm talking about if you sound like one of them things off Wrong Turn or The Hills Have Eyes type shit, like you know, backwoods type shit. I don't want that.
Now you give me a British accent, which British accent's actually apparently the most attractive accent in the world.
I would say like a nice French accent.
Yeah, so French is I think 6th.
Okay.
6th, American 2nd.
Spanish.
Oh, bro, Latin.
I want a bitch to talk like Penelope Cruz. That shit would be nice.
Penelope Cruz or Salma Hayek. I'm still going Salma Hayek.
I would go with Salma. But are we talking about like voices? What are we talking about now?
No. We're just like previous.
Yeah, Salma. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, man. I mean, okay. Wait, what was number 2 on the accent thing?
American.
Really?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people. So J-Mac, when he was in Australia, he was saying like Australian.
They was on it.
Love the American accent. Yeah.
Wow.
What was it? Brits don't like American accents that much, but it's still the second top.
Yo, Brits be hating on this.
Oh yeah.
They still mad about
the fucking tea.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We tried to tax your tea, and you said no. Actually, I didn't even do an accent with it. I should have. But yeah. So, anyways, that show is interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, like you know, you don't need more than a couple episodes to get the idea of it. I don't need to see that many dicks, but I saw that many dicks. You know, like I saw 9 dicks over the course of 2 episodes.
It's a lot of dicks.
It's a lot of dicks. Like I said, but if you can get through Game of Thrones, you know, you should be fine with
Game of Thrones was different. They was cutting dicks off.
They were, man. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Would you? Okay. While we're on the subject of getting dicks cut off, you can either die or get your dick cut off.
Get my dick cut off. I mean, and then I'd probably end up like dying afterwards or whatever, anyways. But if I could live a little bit longer, granted, it'd be without a dick. But like a dickless life, it would suck, but I would at least be able to tie up some loose ends first before I jump off a cliff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
You know, like, because if it's all right, we cut your dick off or you die. I don't want to die. Just go ahead and take my dick now. Then let me go see my friends and family, say my goodbyes, and then.
Okay.
You know, I'll take care of myself later.
So like a respectable death after being castrated.
Because I do not want to live a life without a dick, man.
Yeah, no, that would be rough.
It would be it would take a lot of meditation, take a lot of therapy. Because like I don't even know what I would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be rough.
Yeah.
I like the way that you put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I could. I don't know. I'm a survivor though.
But you know what? Hold on a sec.
Because if trans people can get dicks, why can't we?
Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Look, we've got technology on our side. Yeah. Elon Musk with the Neuralink shit, they may be able to give us
sensation back.
Sensation.
You'd have to lose a middle finger.
I'd put my middle finger on my dick, right?
Yeah.
Where it used to be.
Yeah. Or they take like arm flesh or whatever and use that to construct one.
Nice.
So like the more arm flesh that you have, the bigger the dick you can get.
I ain't got that much arm flesh, but
why can't you take it from the ass is what I'm saying. Well, no, take my ass cheeks, or not ass cheeks, but like take part of my ass, right? Make me a nice dick with it, and then you can go ahead and get like a BBL or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
That may work.
I'm just curious about the sensation.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna be able to like do everything that you used to be able to do with it?
I don't know.
We got to get a scientist on here, like some doctor or something like that. I don't
know. But I would definitely be open to some experimental shit, though, for sure.
Yeah,
I would have no choice.
Yeah, you would need it. And then if that failed, then you'd be like, we tried.
Yeah,
gave it the good old college effort.
Right.
But
yeah, interesting. I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Saw it on Twitter.
Okay.
It said, hold on, let me just see what I get. Because I don't want to mess up the Okay, it said, if your dick made a sound every time you got hard, what would you want the sound to be?
Just like let them know what's coming, like the Silent Hill siren. Yeah.
Some people were saying like the lightsaber thing,
that is fucking great. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Man, there's a bunch of stuff, man. People's coming up with some great sounds, man. But
Man.
Yeah, just something.
It just reminds me now of that. What was it? Was it Transformers or Gundam Wing or something like that? When he takes his sword and he's in the middle of the fucking ocean and he lights the sword up and it looks like a dick shooting out into the water and the water's just part.
What?
You haven't seen that? I'll have to show you this. It's hilarious. I will insert it. It's a good setup.
Nice.
Okay, what would yours sound like then?
I don't know, man. I don't know, because I don't want it to be too comical, right? I don't want it to be like a,
So you wouldn't like the lightsaber? The lightsaber sounds powerful, actually.
Yeah, it's not comical. Yeah, that's a powerful thing.
But you would murder a bitch with that if that was the case.
Like, I wouldn't want it to sound like when Super Mario, when he gets a mushroom. Like, I don't want bitches to laugh at me or whatever.
Star power going. Your balls start glowing. You just press a button. If you had prosthetic balls, and you could also make your dick sound like that,
man,
you know how many like Japanese and Korean girls you probably get?
Yeah.
You just, baby, watch this. Dun, 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 dun. Just your pants are fucking lighting up.
Oh man,
you'd have to get tattooed stars on there.
Yeah. I don't know though. I don't know. It's I need to think about it some more.
Or the Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, that's what I think. That's like my favorite sound.
That's my alert. That's my phone.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh man. Oh shit. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Speaking of getting boners and whatnot, I want to.
Boners just sounds so weird to say.
You think so?
It does.
Boners.
Like say that. It's like.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick here. See if this catches your attention.
Yep, I'm already.
All right, wait a minute though.
Kind of flat ass though.
No. Shorty kind of thick.
Okay.
But here's the thing though. Hold on. All right, hold on.
We are not inserting that clip.
No, we most definitely are, because I have a question, which nobody really has a good answer to it. Look at this. Oh, it's the comments. People saying some wild shit in the comments. But I want to know,
would it be illegal? I'm scared to ask this question or Google this question.
So for the listeners right now, I am playing a clip of this thick, mentally challenged girl. She's thick as fuck though, right? She looked kind of nice. And the question is, ethically or legally, can you hook up with a mentally challenged girl? She's of age, right? I would say, I don't know if she's of sound mind to make a choice. Like, yo, can she, in her mind, can she be like, yo, I want to fuck this guy? Would it be taking advantage of her? Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. You saw how thick she was, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Man. Yeah. Ethically.
Yeah.
Ethically.
Yeah.
That's a no for me, dog.
Okay.
But
legally.
Yeah. I think it's technically okay.
Okay.
Ethically, with the cameras on.
Yeah.
No.
With the cameras on.
Yeah, with the cameras on.
So you would.
So like with the camera on.
Oh.
No.
Hell did you mean like you was gonna record yourself with her or something like that? Like,
ethically. I would just picture it like this then, because if we left the camera on, I'd be like, look, I'll give you half. That because that's gonna make us both rich. People pay for them.
They would see. They'd want to see. I mean, it's an interesting thing to think about.
Only chromosomes.
Wow.
That's bad.
Only chromosomes, but I mean, because remember, I was hooking up with a girl that had a learning disability.
That's different. No, man, learning disability and Down syndrome are two different things.
Okay.
I mean, they're both have learning disabilities, but one is like, you can listen, man. Oh my God.
Hey man, look, these are the tough questions that need to be asked.
No, absolutely. Okay, here's the deal. How can you make this right? The only way to make this right is she would have to come on to you first.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Her parents would have to sign off on it.
Yeah.
And you would have to be okay, like, knowing that people are going to judge the fuck out of you. So as long as you get those three things under control,
yeah,
then go for it.
Okay.
She's thick, yeah.
Fat ass.
But I don't know. Like, listen, I've done some low numbers,
that
and
ass is crazy.
I've messed around with some people that I had no business messing around with.
Yeah, that ass is stupid.
That I think I would have to draw a line.
That ass is dumb
as
fat.
hard as hard.
Yeah.
Oop. Well, that fits too, actually. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, what was that?
The rim shot.
Rim shot. Yeah, man.
But no, as hard as it is, I would probably have to decline.
Okay. All right. Well, look, let's switch gears a bit.
Okay.
Let me ask you something different.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Brittany Renner. I love Brittany Renner. You know who she is?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
But you don't know Brittany Renner.
Bro, we've had this conversation.
Okay. This
yes.
license. Okay. So
wait. Okay, yeah.
She was on with Shannon Sharp on this podcast, and she said that she's had sex with 35 guys.
Okay.
And he's drinking, and like he's like, oh shit, 35. Like, oh fuck, like this
those are low numbers nowadays.
Okay, man, I knew I couldn't been the only one thinking that.
No, those are
for a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah.
35. That's not that.
I mean, do you want to disclose your body count on camera?
I've lost count.
Okay. See, that tells you that it's more than 35, right. Probably.
I mean,
I'm not disclosing my body count, but I will tell you that that's a pretty average number.
That is
for someone that's
right.
Not in any committed relationship.
Right. She hangs out with celebrities and shit. That's actually impressive.
Yeah. I mean, there's people on fucking line right now that are like in the hundreds.
Yeah.
That are like early 20s.
Right. And regular people.
Regular,
you know what I mean?
Regular as people.
Yep. So I think that's
a nice reserve number.
Yeah, 35 for Brittany Renner is actually respectable.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, though.
What?
The fact that she's famous and she's hooked up with famous people. Could you date her? Could you date her? Yeah, I feel like I could too, right?
Because here's the thing. Yeah. The body count honestly doesn't really bother me. Once you hit triple digits, I'd say even in the 50, once you pass 50 and you're our age, then I'm like, that's maybe a little too much. I'm not going to wife you up. I will have fun with you if you're over that number, but I couldn't wife you up.
I mean, would you even ask a girl her body count?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I wouldn't ask. I mean, if I'm in a relationship and if the topic comes up, and relationship, like if I'm on a date,
talking about it,
and I'm on the first date, I'm like, so what's your body count? Like, I'm not
gonna, because honestly, in reality, like, and this might sound weird to some people. Listen, as long as you ain't fucking around on me, and I'm not gonna give you a reason to, because I'm gonna be laying that shit right. You're not gonna want to fuck around, right?
Shout out to Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. I mean, that'll be a factor in sometimes.
That's the cherry on top.
As long as I'm laying it down right, I don't have to worry about you going out there and doing nothing. And also too, if you never cheated on your partner, then I don't have shit to worry about really.
So I guess for me, because I could probably date a Brittany Renner type myself, but the thing is famous people, man. Like, I don't want to be watching, like, if I'm listening to a Chris Brown record and like she fucked Chris Brown, now it's like, damn, I can't even listen to my favorite R&B guy no more.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't that be kind of like strange? Like if you're dating Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, right? Like Taylor's been with a lot of dudes, right? Mm-hmm. So if Travis Kelce's bumping some John Mayer, he's probably like, oh man, John Mayer was getting the cheeks before me. Like, I don't know, man. It'd be kind of, it'd be interesting. It wouldn't be a normal experience to have a girl hook up with famous people. Like,
to be fair though, I mean, that's kind of like a stroke to the ego for you though, because you're like, I'm in this class of elites that are up in the upper echelon, right. and they've been. So now, I'm on this person's Mount Rushmore.
Interesting. That's a good way to look at it.
I mean, I'm not going to be insecure about it.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to stop listening to Chris Brown. Like I didn't stop listening to Michael Jackson. I didn't stop listening to R. Kelly.
No. That's a different situation.
I get it, but I'm saying like there's been worse shit that people have done, is what I'm saying. That I still listen to their shit. I still fuck with them. I mean,
what if
I still watch the Cosby Show?
What if Michael Jackson molested you as a kid?
Oh, then
you still listen to Thriller?
Why wouldn't I? You can't. Listen. Musical genius.
Yo, okay? But let's say he molested you though.
Musical. I can separate the two. I can separate the two.
You wouldn't have like some sort of trauma, flashbacks, like
because of the fact that I haven't been traumatized by Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I can't put myself in that spot of not listening to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was in Neverland and Macaulay Culkin and I were being fondled or something like that.
Right.
I might have it, but guess what? Macaulay Culkin apparently was supposedly messed around with by Michael Jackson, right?
He said it wasn't true.
He said it wasn't true.
Yeah.
But if you're Macaulay Culkin though, you're not gonna want that shit out there anymore.
No, I'm sure he would tell the truth.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he was on a lot of drugs though for a while,
so he might not even know.
Yeah, he might. Well, he was a kid at the time, but I'm saying like he might have just suppressed that shit so much and compartmentalized it and threw it away. If it did happen, I'm not saying MJ did it. I'm just saying like. Regardless, that the allegations were there, right?
Yeah.
And Macaulay Culkin just stopped fucking with MJ.
Yeah, no.
And no. I mean, I think there'd be a part of me that would want to not listen to it, but I mean, he's got so many bangers that it's hard to, no pun intended, that like. It'd be hard to not pay attention to it and not enjoy it, because the music is on a different level, right? Like it transformed the way that people did music and dance after that.
Yeah,
iconic.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just
if
I'm sure if you listen to Billie Jean or Thriller or something, and if you were molested by the man who made that, I'm sure those would be triggers.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like it would have to be.
How old were you when it happened?
I don't know. However old them kids said he was. The kid from the Goonies or whatever. I think I think he came out and said it wasn't true.
Yeah, he said it wasn't true too. Now he said there's other celebrities that do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why he's
so like, if Mike didn't mess with the kid from the Goonies.
Well, you know why Mike actually got all these allegations thrown at him? Because he fucking owns Sony.
That's okay. I thought that's where you were going. Yeah. I mean, there's some conspiracies as to why why this is happening.
Talk about conspiracy. That shit's fucking legit.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's motive for sure. I mean, you even look at the Deshaun Watson thing, right? As soon as he wanted to leave Houston, then there was this corporate espionage, this whole case, like, oh, let's put some dirt on his name. Mm-hmm. And all these women from the massage parlor, like, yo, come on, you're not getting jerked off that much at the massage parlor. It's just not that many, like 30 women, 30 masseuse.
What is this, like Rush Hour 2?
Like, come on.
Sign me up.
It's like it's not that many women, and it's not that who wants hand jobs that bad?
No one wants to give me a blowy.
It's something.
Might talk about
it. Man. So no, I agree with you. There's some shit. All right, real quick. Miss Universe or whatever. It's gonna be represented by Miss Zimbabwe or whatever, right? Okay. You seen this?
No, I
do you want to see what Miss Zimbabwe?
Yeah, I want to see Miss.
You want to see what she looks like?
Yeah,
what do you think she looks like?
I'm assuming she's black.
Assume again.
Oh, what the fuck?
That is a Caucasian woman from Zimbabwe. I didn't know.
She's light skinned.
No, she's white.
Really?
Yeah, she's white. Go to this.
Oh.
Ain't that crazy? Did you know that white people was in Zimbabwe like that?
No.
But apparently, so then I did more research on white people are in Zimbabwe. They're in what's some other countries?
Uganda?
I don't know about Uganda, but like they obviously they're in South Africa. We know that. But I did not know white people was just chilling in these African countries like this. Ain't that amazing?
Well, Africa's like the melting pot of the world.
No,
right?
we're the melting pot.
No. I mean, like that's where apparently like every like life kind of started, right?
Oh,
so like
yeah,
all the different branches of like people came from that area,
right.
and then migrated to other areas.
Yes.
Right. I mean, if you believe in that line of thinking.
Yeah. That is true. But the fact, man, I did not know Caucasians were still just chilling in Africa like that, man. That's pretty neat to think
How
about.
do they survive? The
What do you mean?
melanin's not there. Like the sun is
The sun may be
intense.
tearing their ass up. But I'm sure I don't know if this. Let me see if she kind of olive skinned or whatever.
She like okay.
If they got that Dua Lipa skin, like they may be okay.
Don't take this like, but okay. The nose kind of gives.
What, you think she got a big nose?
Maybe not that picture. The other picture.
Let me see.
I'm not saying big nose. I'm just saying like, look at that one.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And maybe it's because the eyebrows too. I don't know.
Maybe
the facial structure. She
maybe
kind of looks like she's mixed with something though. Like
interesting.
Caucasian might have been a little more prevalent.
I see.
But
I see.
Also, like how with the lack of melanin there, how are you surviving?
Well, is if you do look at her nose, if it is bigger than that's a people adapt to the so if they're out in the sun that much, then they need to get more oxygen or whatever, so their noses would evolve to be a little bit bigger, I suppose. But as far as the melanin, she doesn't have enough. You're right.
No, she doesn't.
So I don't know if she's just putting on a bunch of like suntan lotion or what, but
bunch of suntan lotion.
I mean, what, right? Ain't that what y'all use?
She just dips in the vat of suntan lotion.
Ain't that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
To be honest, I very rarely use
sunscreen. Well, you're kind of olive skinned or whatever.
Yeah,
you got that 8% black in you, so
it helps because like I do get darker in the summer, which is like nice, but I burn every once in a while.
Oh
yeah.
Let's see. We've got 2 other topics we can cover before we get out of here. Let me know if you want to talk about it. We can talk about the Halle Berry situation. We missed that a couple of weeks, so we're supposed to talk about that.
Wait, refresh my memory on that.
So Drake used her cover right here.
Okay.
He dropped a song called "Slime You Out," and he asked her, "Yo, can I use this as the cover for my single?" She said no, and he used it anyways. Right? And so she's mad at him about it, and kind of like rightfully so. I feel like, right? Like if you how you
ask and then he says no, like,
so then why the fuck did you ask me anyways, right? And I think this is like public. Like, you can use this photo or whatever. So he didn't need that, he didn't need a permission. But then she said no, and he did it anyways, which is crazy. That's something you would do probably, huh? You do some stuff.
If it's fair use, man, it's free game.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah, he just wasn't expecting her to say no.
Also, too, I mean, like, listen, who is a bigger icon between the two of them? Drake. He's got that pushing around right if he wanted it, technically.
Nah.
Halle Berry had her time, but as far as you look at the star power between the two of them, I guarantee you Drake in his prime versus Halle Berry in her prime, Drake's more recognizable.
I mean, I guess so, but what is so he can like just do whatever he wants?
Okay, so because I want to play poker tonight, so I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm playing poker tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if I am chip leader at the table, right?
Okay, you got the big pot.
I got the big fat stacks. Okay.
Yeah.
I can push my weight around to control people how I want.
Yeah.
I will buy you the fuck out of this pot.
Yeah.
Because you can't afford it.
This sounds like
I will use my star power to be like.
This sounds like some Weinstein shit. Do you mean you're gonna use your star power to bully somebody into submission.
Pretty much. Yeah, man. I'll shift that weight around.
Man, I don't know, man.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying he's probably like, bitch, I'll fucking do what I want. You lucky I asked for your permission.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Me's Drake.
Yeah.
He is a one syllable individual that can do what he wants.
I think I hear your case, but I think I'm gonna side with Halle Berry on this one.
You can side with Halle Berry, that's fine. But did he come out on top?
Well, I mean, there's no
how much hate's he actually getting from fans for it?
I don't think he's. I mean, I don't know.
So the only people who's really getting hate from is Halle Berry's camp, which has diminished over the past 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
So he wins.
I mean, yeah, if that's how you choose to look at it, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's for people that dislike Drake already, this is just further ammunition.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think it's not a good thing. It's not it doesn't paint him in a positive light. You know?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
What else did we have on this thing? Oh, okay. Now this is, I'm really interested in because I never know what I'm going to get from you. I don't know who you're going to side with. But in this case here, this is some wild shit, man. Florida family files lawsuit against Jack in the Box after employees shot at them over curly fries dispute. So, right? See, they get into it. It's Jack in the Box worker. They're throwing food at each other. She goes to the back, comes back with the gat. Look at her. Open fire. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't that some wild shit? Over a curly fries dispute.
Okay. Listen, man. Okay. Here's how I'm gonna put this.
Okay.
Because we're gonna insert this clip.
Yeah.
In all honesty, was not the right of that. Like, she did not have any right to go ahead and start opening fire. I could get flashing the shit, but don't actually pull the fucking trigger.
Yeah.
I mean, you pulled the trigger. Now you guys definitely going to jail.
Well, so I guess he did like a year of probation.
Oh,
that her legal case already over. This happened in 21, I feel like.
Oh, really?
So but now they're just suing Jack in the Box, the corporation. They want some money over there.
Well, here's the deal. Jack in the Box is gonna have to foot the bill.
I would think so. I would think they'd have to pay something.
It was their employee on their time. Yeah. I'm sure there were policies in place that were like, don't bring weapons on the premises. Yeah. But it doesn't deter from the fact that it happened. You know, and in reality, like, I think you should be able to carry on the job because fucking people are crazy. But that didn't warrant a shooting
at all. I didn't even warrant
flashing.
I didn't even tell you there was the 6-year-old daughter was in the backseat of that truck.
Oh, so that makes
that's crazy.
That's even worse.
That's crazy.
Because they're gonna get paid.
I've seen some people, they'll say in the comments, they were like, well, hey, stop fucking with the fast food employees. It was like, man, come on now. There's no somebody should have been cool about that situation.
Were the curly fries cold or something?
No, they forgot them apparently. So they ordered a meal.
So they gave them the fries though.
Well, the dude came back and he must have been disrespectful. Something.
Obviously, you throwing the fries like that. Yeah,
so something was off, man. Because if they forget my food, you just go back and say, "Hey, y'all forgot the fries."
Right.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But maybe he was on some shit like you fucking idiots forgot the
Even so, as a fast food worker,
right, can't
like.
Shoot that,
unless they pulling up with the strap themselves, like fries don't warrant a shot. All right. And don't take your job. You work at a Jack in the Crack.
Right.
All right. If the man says you forgot his fries, you about to throw them cold ass bitches out anyway. It looked like it was at night. They were probably about to be closing up here soon.
Yeah.
Don't know why the dudes had his daughter in the back, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Give the man the fries that cost Jack in the Box 28 cents. Okay. That they mark up to $1.49.
Mm-hmm.
And let him be on his fucking way.
Exactly. I agree.
It is what it is.
I agree.
All right. Now, have you been pissed before for not getting your food?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But are you going to go in there and throw your shit at the people?
Nah.
Because that's less food that I get to eat now. Like, listen, I'm hangry. All right. I ain't getting rid of more food when I was complaining about having less food to begin with. Now I got less food and I got to go pay for more somewhere else.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Give me my fries, man. Give me my fries.
Yeah. That's all I got, man.
No, that was good.
Nah.
I do want to one last thing here, because our last TikTok that we threw up kind of it went up. I think we're at about 118,000 views on it right now. A lot of likes, a lot of polarizing comments.
Yeah.
So I just want to address the people in our comments if they end up seeing this shit or whatever. But listen, first, did you read about the racist girl?
I saw it.
Okay, so
and then I read some racist comments myself.
Okay, so did you read the comment that the girl posted?
No.
Okay.
I just saw this. They said she said some racist shit.
Okay, so I want your hot take on this. All right.
Yeah.
So this is what was said basically by the girl. She said she was talking some dude in the comments, black dude in the comments, in her original video was hating, right? And she's from Brazil or something like that.
Okay.
And so she said, as a black man, I'm surprised that you're spewing hate towards something when you're used to being hated on. Do you feel like that's racist or no? That's in synopsis what
what they're saying is racist.
That's what is being said as racist.
There's nothing.
As a black man, how do you feel about that?
I thought she called somebody the N-word or something.
No.
Okay.
So that's what the comment said that she deleted.
Okay.
And that people were calling her racist for.
No, it's not. It's not racist at all.
Okay.
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. All right. Now, people are siding with the girl and in the back, and that's totally fine. Right. And some people are siding with kind of how we said, like, let the girl eat. Right. And some of them, I got clarification. They're siding with the girl in the back because of the fact that they're like, listen, maybe she didn't want to be in the video. Or also something I didn't think of when we first watched it was, how many takes did it take to get that shot? Yeah. Was she having the waiter just like come back and drop the pancakes off?
No, I don't.
Or you think it was like a one-time thing?
I'm pretty sure that was a one-time thing.
Okay. That's it. That's it. I was just curious, and I wanted to post at least a reply to some of the people that were like commenting, because I think I'm gonna throw this reply in the comments, at least referencing the racist shit from your side of things is how you view it. Yeah. I personally didn't think it was. I think it was more along the lines of like, it was a poor execution of trying to relate on a level to get some sympathy, and it was poorly executed. I think that's how.
I don't even know if it was poorly executed. I mean, it's just I think whenever you bring up someone's race, then maybe that's where they're saying, oh, well, that's racist of you to even bring up the fact that he was a black man, right? Maybe that's where they.
You know what's funny is majority of the people that were saying she's racist were white.
Yeah, I mean that's how it works. But yeah, in Brazil, by the way, she's from Brazil.
I think so.
You know how many black people are in Brazil?
Ton.
So it's like
that's like South America's Africa, or like African kind of like mixture.
Yeah. So, matter of fact, it may be majority of people in Brazil may be black.
They're like black Portuguese.
Like I forget. I think that a lot of people in power are like the white Brazilians, right? And then
the major population,
is black Brazilians. So that's interesting. So her whole view on race may be completely different than we even know about.
The US.
Right, so. Exactly. So yeah, no, man. Shout out to that. Matter of fact, let's get her on the pod.
You want me to hit her up?
I want you to hit her up.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
she did favorite our video and like us.
Very nice. Like that, so. Yeah, I like that. What's the name? Anna.
Anna.
Let's get her on here.
All right, man. So we're gonna be switching up. Recording is now officially going to be going on Wednesday nights, which means we should have the pod episode, at least some edits up.
And this shit is edit free, dog. You put this shit up.
This one's edit free.
Most of them are edit free.
Some of them are kind of.
We don't say that much wild shit, do we?
Well, when you listen back to it, you're like, okay,
damn.
But no, actually, the one that we had Corey on though.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you about that shit. Like the first half of the fucking episode, there was no audio.
Oh, good.
So and that's the one that you were like, I don't post this. Yeah. So it ended up working. But yeah, we should be good to go. So different time next week, next Wednesday, we'll be recording. So
sounds good.
But you got anything else?
Nah, man. Same time. Well, Wednesday next week.
Wednesday next week.
Peace.
Peace.